beauty so rare. So one day I purchased a title to a mansion in that land so fair. It was given to me without money, but it cost my dear Savior his life. He died on the cross just to save me. For me, he paid the great price. Now I hold the clear title to a mansion that Jesus has gone to prepare. Fire cannot touch it, blood cannot harm it, and it never will need a repair. The termites can mar its foundation, for on the rock of ages it stands. I feel that it's almost completed and ready for me to move in. My deed was both signed and recorded the day Jesus saved me from sin. My name was engraved in gold letters in the Lamb's Book of Life safe within. I'm an heir to a mansion in glory. When from this faint world here I roam, I'm just waiting for Jesus to call me. I'm gonna lay down my cross and go home. Now I hold the clear title to a mansion that Jesus has gone to prepare. Fire cannot touch it, blood cannot harm it, and it never will need a repair. The termites can mar its foundation, for on the rock of ages it stands. I feel that it's almost completed and ready for me. Hold the clear title to a mansion that Jesus has gone to prepare. Fire cannot touch it, blood cannot harm it, and it never will need a repair. The termites can mar its foundation, for on the rock of ages it stands. I feel that it's almost completed and ready for me to move in. God is almost completed and ready for me to move
Southern Gospel Weekend has become an excellent event, and we really enjoyed the Bible Tones, one of the longest-running quartets still on the road today.
Yes, they are, and great group. Who has a birthday this week?
Happy birthday to Les Butler. Les sings with the Old Time Preachers Quartet. His birthday is April 29.
And we wish a happy birthday to all our Southern Gospel friends.
We will have more exclusive video with the Bible Tones Quartet coming up a little later, but first, Jean has been listening to some new music.
Right Where He Is a new CD by The Inspirations. The songs tell of the many places Christ can be found in our everyday lives. That's Right Where He Is the first single to radio from the CD. And my favorite song on the CD is She Gets Another Prayer Through Again. That's Right Where He Is by The Inspirations.
This is a concert update from Gospel Music Today. Gospel Music Fanfare is May 13 through 18 at the Center for Rural Development in Somerset, Kentucky. If you're looking for a concert near you, you can check the search engine at gospelgigs.com, and you can always use the links at our website, gospelmusictoday.com.
Isaac's Well Southern Gospel is a music ministry that has one driving force. It's all about Jesus and lifting Him up so that others may come to know Him as their Lord and Savior. The group was formed in October of 2015 after God opened the door to allow Myron Bishop, Randall Mull, and David Buckner to form Isaac's Well. God then supplied Lenore Bishop and Melody Mull. Lenore sings baritone and lives in Cedar Mountain, North Carolina. Randall Mull sings tenor, lead, and plays the piano, and and his youngest daughter, Melody Mull, sings the high alto. They live in Hendersonville, North Carolina. Myron Bishop sings bass and makes his home in Seneca, South Carolina. David Buckner, the sound engineer, lives in Swannanoa, North Carolina. You can find out more about this week's feature group at isaacswell.webs.com.
From Southern Gospel Weekend in Oxford, Alabama, more exclusive concert video with the Bible tones. That's up next on Gospel Music Today.
There's a day that's coming some morning when we hear a mighty trumpet sound. Many will be leaving without warning, shouting as we're leaving the ground. Every eye shall then behold the King of all eternity, coming back to claim the ransom millions. One rejoicing that will be, riding on the clouds of glory. I will meet the Lord someday. I'll be shouting sweet redemption story, sailing by the Milky Way. Glory, hallelujah, sweet ringing, praises to my Jesus I will sing. With the ransom throne, I'll be headed home on the clouds of glory someday. I'm so glad to know that I'm ready, for my sins have all been washed away. Washed away the Calvary's crimson fountain, one day when I knelt to pray. I got my ticket for that journey, reservations have been made. Whosoever will get ready, for the price has all been paid. Riding on the clouds of glory, I will meet the Lord someday. I'll be shouting sweet redemption story, sailing by the Milky Way. Glory, hallelujah, with ringing, praises to my Jesus I was singing. With the ransom throne, I'll be headed home on the clouds of glory someday. With the ransom throne, I'll be headed home on the clouds of glory someday.
Coming up next on Gospel Music Today, Ken visits with Darren Abear and Lisa Williamson. Welcome back to Gospel Music Today.
From backstage at Southern Gospel Weekend, we spoke to Darren Abear and Lisa Williamson of the Williamsons, and that's up next on Gospel Music Today. We are on the road in Oxford, Alabama. This is the Southern Gospel Weekend, and with us, two friends from Oklahoma, Darren Abear and Lisa Williamson, and we want to welcome you guys to Gospel Music Today.
Well, it's good to be here, Mr. Ken.
Representing, of course, the Williamsons, who have had an amazing year, and these amazing years have been going on for a while. It seems every time I talk to you, you've just had an amazing year.
Well, we like it. It's been great. I mean, we've had some success in charting and different venues opening up for us, and we've had a great last year, and looking forward to an even better year coming up.
Just had a #1 record celebration.
Yes, we did.
For which song?
Every Moment, Every Mountain, Every Mile.
Yeah.
We had a party with a lot of our friends out in Nashville, and we were a part of the Howcee taping.
Yeah.
And it was pretty neat. I enjoyed it.
That must have been a great night.
It was.
With our buddy Les Butler.
Les Butler was there. Dwayne Allen of the Oak Ridge Boys.
That's right. Yeah.
Lisa Williamson was there.
All right.
Yeah.
Friends from Oklahoma. We had people from everywhere, all over the place. But it was an awesome night. A lot of fun.
Yeah. Lisa has written a lot of the Williamsons' songs, of course, and some excellent songs. Let me ask you a question about the songwriting.
Yeah.
When you write, when a song comes to you, are you writing for the Williamsons all the time, or are you writing a song for whoever?
Not always writing for the Williamsons. Matter of fact, I've done a couple of solo projects that have a lot of my songs on it that wouldn't fit our group. You know, I mean, they're not quartet sounding. They're not. But I just write such a wide variety of styles, you know. But no, there are times when I've written songs that, like, for example, there's a brand new song that I wrote for hearing Sadie sing it, my oldest daughter. And, I mean, when she sings the song, you're going to understand that was written for Sadie. I mean, it's going to fit her, you know. But no, not always. Not always for us. When you bring the song to the group, what form is it in? How far along is it when...
I can answer that. She whips out her phone to her voice memo and says, listen to this.
For real. Well, and thankfully I have a husband who plays the piano, and so, you know, most of the time he can follow along with what I'm doing. There are a few times that I have to yell at him and make him change the chord and, you know, get it right. But for the most part, we're on the same page when, you know, but most of the time they're completely finished. I don't usually bring songs to the group when I just start them, you know what I mean? I want it to be a completed work. So.
All right. When you write a song that another group uses, are you ever surprised when you hear the final version
Absolutely.
of it?
Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's usually a surprise, you know, but it's an exciting process, that whole process of somebody else recording a song that you've written, you know, the thing that you heard in your head and in your heart, you know, from the beginning, to see it come completed, you know, that is the coolest thing. I don't know, I don't even know how else to describe it. It is so cool.
Some big changes in recent weeks for the Williamsons as a group. What's going on?
There is. Our buddy and former member for, 5 years now?
5 or 6, yeah.
Maybe going on 6 years. Is having to move out to North Carolina to be with his family. His mother's in bad health. Just needs to go down there and be with his family and take care of things. He's got a job. He's a music minister at a great church that we've sang at for years. We're excited for him. We really are. I mean, how can you be mad for a guy moving back 13 hours closer to his family, you know, and see his family maybe a couple times a month versus once a year, maybe, you know. But in the change, there's an exciting thing that's happening. Lisa's brother Bo is coming in. He's been filling in this weekend, but he's been traveling with us off and on since he was
like 8 or 9 years old. He's been traveling with us forever.
Since he was a small kid, but now the last 3 or 4 months he's been singing half the concert with us, just kind of getting a feel for things with Carl. But he's our new lead singer. We're looking forward to it. There's gonna be a lot of good things come out of this. People love him. You know, a lot of people didn't like Carl. No, I'm just kidding. No, everybody loves Carl. Everybody loves Carl. I didn't like him. No, but everybody loves Bo, and we're excited about it. It's gonna be a good year. We're looking forward to it.
We know he's a great singer and also a multi-talented individual.
That's just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, he graduated
in May with he's super smart. Graduated with a 4.0 grade point average from college. I mean, not very many young men can say that, but he plays trumpet, he plays mandolin, guitar, piano.
He's good at it all.
Yeah, we're gonna put him to work.
Really
that's for sure.
Well, Lisa and Darren, it's always good to see you, and we want to thank you for being on Gospel Music today.
Thank you.
In this month's edition of the Singing News magazine, there's a list of summer sings across the country. You can make plans to attend one or more of these great events. Phone numbers and emails are listed with each event, and you can find a link to Singing News at our website, gospelmusictoday.com.
The storm, there's a goal.